Alright everybody, welcome back to Trainz Plus 2019. This is Multiplayer Surveyor video number 3, and we are in build 106788. And this is my third video on Multiplayer Surveyor, but this is not the third beta test. There's been a whole bunch of other ones in between, but not every beta test adds new functions and new features. In this particular beta test, a new function and feature was added, queuing, and this seems to be a way to limit the amount of people that can enter into each map. And there wasn't a whole lot of detail that was expressed in this, so I don't really know the background of it and how it's set up. But we tested it by loading into multiple maps. We had 8 different maps, and we would load into one map and then load out and load into another one. And occasionally we would get put into a queue. I don't know how many players were allowed in each map. It seemed like maybe about 5, and there were about 20 of us testing. So at times things would get backed up a little bit, and other times you would get in right away. Very interesting feature. I'm curious to see how it's going to be implemented into the full-blown Multiplayer Surveyor gameplay. But this does seem to be a way to limit the amount of people who can enter into a map at any given time. So if you only want to have 10 people, you can only have 10 people. And people will just have to wait in line to get in, which is going to be great, I think. Of course, there was no shortage of strange bugs and errors throughout the testing process, and this one was my favorite, where everything kind of rendered to look like an old N64 game. But other than that, it was just the normal tomfoolery that you can expect from any Trainz multiplayer beta test. Overall, I think this will be a welcome addition to Multiplayer Surveyor as a way to limit the amount of people that can enter a very popular server and keep it from getting bogged down with too many users. I will be back to report on new features as they're added. I'll see you guys in the next one.